Hey everybody, happy holiday Labor Day weekend. I've been off the grid a little bit, taking care of some business, and anyway, I hope y'all are being safe and taking care and doing something fun but mindful. Be sure to look out for the welfare of animals and stay safe if you're out and about partying, whatever. My thought today is on keep on moving. And I want to thank those folks that love me and that I love them for giving me that inspiration today for coming up with this thought on keep on moving. You know, sometimes that's really all life's about is changing lanes, and sometimes that means you got to get out of the slow lane and pick up your pace and make some moves to get on down the road. There's so many things we got to be cognizant in when we're moving on. Maybe it's something that you need to move on from. Maybe you are shutting one door and open another. Maybe it is you got to, quit looking in the rearview mirror and do whatever you got to do and employ the help of those that love you to stay focused to whatever the sky's the limit opportunities are ahead. One thing's for sure is nothing stays the same. Everything is about movement. As well as, I truly believe, the law of attraction, what we put out there, whatever energy we draw back in. And so, maybe it's from a situation that you need to move on from. Maybe it's from a dynamic. Maybe it's from an environment. Maybe it's spiritually, or maybe in the physical realm. But bottom line, if something calls and pulls on your heartstrings, and you're spinning your wheels and you're going nowhere real quick, you've got to make the conscious decision to move on. What is the definition of insanity? Is doing the same things and expecting different results. And again, changes can be scary, especially when we don't know necessarily what is ahead of us and moving on in the road we're taking. We know that there are no guarantees in life. We got right here and now, and we've got to make the most of here and now and live with purpose and live with thoughtfulness and stay dedicated to the journey and all we can learn along the way from those that can teach us life lessons. There's been so many times in my life that I've just, as bad as things were, I didn't want to make a change because it meant more sense to me at the time that, well, hell, I didn't want to have to make a change, even though I was miserable, because at least I knew how miserable it was going to be. I knew I kind of had a handle on it. But we can't get in that mindset. We can't allow ourselves to just settle, to keep letting environments, people, situations, whatever, tell us the opposite of what maybe our very spirit is trying to tell us. What the signs all around us are that maybe we are just blatantly ignoring because sometimes we'd rather stay in the same place than moving on. So we got to make the most of every moment, the most of every situation, the most of every person that comes in our life. And because, everything, regardless of how things go, there's something redeemable in every dynamic. I truly believe that. Sometimes people will say to me, Alicia, why in the hell do you have such a good attitude about whatever it is? You went through that and, oh my gosh, you kidding me? I'd be just bitter and mad and whatever. I have my moments, don't get me wrong, and I'm a marble all over the box, and I have been for days, and I'm starting to settle down. But, it's about our attitude about something, and it's about allowing ourselves to take a breath and align ourselves with what we see in our mind's eye and put ourselves there before we even are physically there. Everything in life's a choice, and everything in life's not easy. And sometimes that means we just got to put ourselves out there and take a chance. But everything, from every situation, there is growth if we allow there to be. Yeah, we may not understand what it is. We may not like what it is. Maybe sometimes things force us to move on. To get out of mindsets that have actually outserved their expiration date. And so, again, the sky's the limit, but we got to start believing that we are worthy and that there are great things ahead of us, even if it's scary and big and uncertain, and let those folks around us that in our circle of love, whatever that might be, to help us, to empower us, to help us find our own courage and sanctity of finding that peaceful place within us. And of course, as always I say, we've got to take it to prayer and go, trust the process. Rome wasn't built in a day, and just because it might take you some work doesn't mean that you shouldn't get out of wherever you're at if you're not happy, and that, and stay stuck and not allowing yourself the movement for growth. So anyway, that's a big deal for even me, is to get out of my comfort zone sometime and allow the spirit that's moving through me and my close friends that are looking out for my betterment to let things resonate and not expect everything to happen in a minute, and have some stamina and endurance in that process. But bottom line, to keep moving on, regardless of what life knocks us down to do, regardless of whatever hurt us, regardless of shitty people and outcomes and scenarios and whatever it might be, that we can't buy into that and let it stagnate us from becoming our best and taking the best of whatever those situations were and leaving all the rest and not being bitter, and allow the things that might be challenging to us to resonate and allow us to become and grow and be and breathe and just have movement one day, one step at a time. So anyway, it's a mindset. So allow yourself to make the conscious decision. Nobody can change your life but you. And you're only one decision away from your life being something entirely different if you so choose for it to be. So never think that tomorrow you can't do something than you did today. Never think that however yesterday was is going to be how it's going to be the rest of your life if you're in a place that you are miserable and don't want to be. Don't buy into that crap, and keep positive and keep believing and keep reaching out, and don't be prideful. Talk to people if you need help, and let the folks that love you be there to surround you with that positivity and that hope, and allow you to be the beautiful gift that you are made to be, into a higher purpose, into becoming your best. So anyway, keep on moving, don't stop. Know that there may be some hiccups and detours and roadblocks in the way, but don't let that keep you from being positive and knowing that it's all a life learning lesson. And if you just keep motivated and directional and positive, that your hard efforts are going to pay off. And again, always protect your energy from anything that's going to put you in a mindset of negativity or making choices out of fear to holding you back. So anyway, that's my thought. I hope you have an awesome holiday weekend. Again, be safe. There's all kind of stuff, people partying and getting out there on the roads and whatever. And just be safe. Know that good things are ahead. Just keep moving, going forward. Even if you get knocked down, know that you got to get up and get up on that horse and ride in other days to come. and you will eventually get where you're going. And who knows, sometimes, along that path there's other things that come along our way that also get us in tune with who we want to become, or even different options and opportunities along the way. So live, love, be. Have a super weekend. Keep looking up. Thank you for all your support and love. Talk at you later.